Hello, everybody. This is Tatiana, your lifestyle guru. So, today I'm going to do something very special for you. I'm going to cook my whole meal in the oven. And I want you to see how easy can be done for one person, for two people, for three, for four. It just have to put more things in there. And it's a very healthy meal. So, we're going to have a starch that's going to be a sweet potato. We're going to have a piece of salmon, and we're going to have some Brussels sprouts. You can do this with different vegetables. You can do this with different potatoes. You can do this with chicken, with other fish, with whatever you want. But everything is done in the oven. So once I prep, because the hardest part actually is the prepping, and prepping the right way with the right condiments. Okay. When it's prepped, then it goes to the oven. So I got a little bit of Brussels sprouts, and I love Brussels sprouts. So let's talk a little bit about Brussels sprouts. If you like Brussels sprouts, number one, I think they're delicious. Number two, they have a lot of fiber. Okay. Brussels sprouts have a lot of minerals like all other vegetables, but the fiber is amazing. And if all you have to do is cut them. Like I like the little ones. Sometimes we get the big ones, but I cut the bottom. And if they're very small, like this, I just put it whole. If it's a little bit bigger, these are all very, very small. Let me get one that's a little bigger. I take off the bottom and then I just cut it in two. So yeah, it's a little bit time consuming. I have a lot of Brussels sprouts here because we love vegetables. So we go crazy for Brussels sprouts. So I'm doing a whole bunch of Brussels sprouts, but you can just get a little bit if it's one person. If you have other vegetables that are very good to go in the oven, are cauliflower. Cauliflower also, you just cut it up, put in a little, I like the parchment paper. Okay, better than the aluminum paper, but I have to use aluminum for something else. You're gonna know, and it's just healthier for you. So cauliflower, amazing. Also, you just add a little bit of cauliflower, a little bit of spray olive oil, salt and pepper, and you're good to go. This one, the same thing. I'm gonna spray a little bit of. I think I'm gonna just put a little bit of olive oil, and not sure even if I'm gonna put pepper in this one. It depends on your taste buds, but the best is just a little bit of salt and pepper and some olive oil. Sprinkle in your vegetables, and then it goes in the oven. Now, a lot of people ask me, what temperature? So for vegetables, I usually go 350, and I open it once in a while. I shake it up. I see how it's going, but it's about 350, 375 for half an hour. Remember, every oven is different, and every vegetable is different because it might be thicker, thinner. So just check it out once in a while, see how it's going. But that's how it's cooked better without overcooking it or burning it. A lot of people also like the air fryer. I know a lot of people cook in the air fryer, and I don't know, from my own experience, it just tastes so much better in the oven. So I actually set up the oven at 350, and I'm going to put those three things in the oven. Now, there's a secret with timing. So I have a beautiful sweet potato. Now, this, I don't know if you know, it's Hana's sweet potatoes. It's inside, it's white, and it's more nutty and a little bit not so soft. Well, actually, if you cook it enough, it's going to be soft as the other one. I just like the taste. It's not as sweet as the sweet potato, even though we are always doing or one or another one. Sweet potatoes are great for you. And one thing about sweet potatoes, even if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, believe it or not, and I always say this when I do these things, it's a vegetable that will not spike your sugar. It's amazing. And people are like, but how can that be? It's so sweet. It's the whatever reason when you eat it, your chemical reaction in your body to digest the sweet potato does not bring the sugar out very fast. So it doesn't spike your sugar, and it's fine for anybody that's pre-diabetic or diabetic to have a sweet potato or have a sweet potato at night. You just have to be careful with calories. If you overdo it. I mean, this is a huge sweet potato. I'm not going to have the whole thing. I'm going to share this with my daughter tonight. But what we like to do, we can do it two ways. Cut it up and you just put it in the oven, or the way I'm going to do it today, and that's why this is the first thing that goes in the oven. This one has to be with aluminum foil. So, and then, it has the skin on. So when it comes off the oven, I just open it and scoop it out, and it's just delicious. So I take a little bit of the foil, okay? I put it in. I put the sweet potato in here. I just wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. That's it. So I have this little here set up already. I put another aluminum foil underneath because it might start dripping a little bit of the sweet potato, and it just will drip on the foil, so I don't have to wash this at the end. So this is it. This is my sweet potato. Now this sweet potato, I'm going to put it at 350 with everything else, but my suggestion, if it's this thick, because this is going to take a little bit longer than everything else, it's the first thing you do. Even if before you do the Brussels sprouts, whatever vegetables you're doing, whatever fish you're doing, put the sweet potato before and leave it in there for about almost, I would say 375, this one maybe 400 for about 45 minutes. Okay, so this is going to go in the oven right now. And I am right here because the oven is very close to me. Okay, so it's going in there, and that's it. That starts cooking. So once that is done, and I'm just doing it now because I want to show you everything in about 10 minutes. But in reality, what I do, I put the sweet potato like maybe 40 minutes before I do everything else, or 30 minutes before I do everything else. Okay, because that takes a little bit longer to cook. So the next thing that I'm going to show you, we have the Brussels sprouts. We cut the Brussels sprouts, okay? So it's all ready to go in the oven. The only thing that I'm going to do different with this one is I'm going to get a little bit of olive oil, and I like to put olive oil or avocado oil. The taste of the olive oil, though, is better. So I put the olive oil, I sprinkle on it, okay? A nice amount, don't drench it, but this is good because it's not aerosol that has propane and all those things inside. You can get these in Amazon or anywhere else. You just open it up, you put in your oil, and then you close it, and you spray whatever you want with it. So I'm spraying. Very nice. And shake it out a little bit. And I'm going to put some Celtic salt. So this is one of the best salts in the market. It's called, people say Celtic salt, okay? Is one of the ones that have more minerals than the other ones. I know a lot of people like the Himalayan salt. A lot of marketing went behind the Himalayan salt, and I don't trust it as much. I did a little bit of research, and this is the one that I like best. And we need salt in our diet, guys. We really do. We are humans at the end of the day. Still not robots, okay? So I go and I put some salt. Maybe I'll put some pepper too. Just feeling like pepperish today. So little salt, okay? And I use a grinder. I put this inside the grinder so that not a lot come out at the same time. I can measure how much I want. So we'll put some pepper. Okay, now I can put black pepper or I can put cayenne pepper. For this, I'll put a little bit of black pepper, but I want you to know just a little bit to give it that little kick. Cayenne pepper has amazing, amazing qualities, okay? Organic cayenne pepper. This is not organic, but the organic is better. I think I have organic cayenne pepper. I guess I have to buy some more. Anyways, so little bit, did you say? Olive oil, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and again, this go in the oven. This goes in the oven for about 30 minutes at 350. I'm going to wait because I have the potato in there. So I'm going to wait for the potato to go for half an hour. Then I'm going to put this in there. But I just want to show you everything goes in the oven. You just leave the potato before, then you put this in there. And last but not least, we have a beautiful piece of sockeye wild salmon. Okay. So just going to show you with one. We're actually doing a couple of them. And I have another fish because I have company today. But let me show you how I'm going to do the fish in the oven. So it's a French way of doing it that's called papillote. That's why we need the aluminum foil to do this. So what I have to do, I get the aluminum foil enough that it covers. It goes under the fish and then over the fish and you close it up. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing right now. Make sure you guys can see this. Okay. So see, fits here. I go a little bit more. So when I go like this, see, it covers. It covers the fish. So I'm going to put the fish in here. Can you see? I'm going to put the fish in here. Let me get the fish. And what am I going to do with the fish? I'm going to season the fish. Salmon is very fatty, so I don't have to put too much stuff on it. So I'm going to season with a lemon peppery seasoning. That's just some pepper with some zest of the lemon. Okay. I'm going to go a little bit on it. And what makes it taste really nice, you can just do that. And you can put some olive oil and close it up. And I'm going to show you how to close it up because that's a secret. It's very important how to close this up. Okay. And so just sea salt, or Celtic salt and some pepper, or you can put whatever condiment that you want. But we've tried with other things, but it's very good with Dijon mustard. Okay. So I'm going to get a spoonful of Dijon and you see this? I'm just going to slather it like icing all over the fish. Okay. If you feel it's too much, what you can do, you can turn it around and you can put a little bit on the other side. And then if you want, you can put some salt and pepper also on the other side. It's up to you. So I'm slathering a little bit more on the other side. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to turn it back. And I'm going to drizzle, because again, like I told you, it's very fatty fish. Doesn't have a lot of oil, but I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil. Just a little drizzle. Watch how I'm going to close it. So I'm going to close it in. Okay, see, it's there. Close it in. Get the ends. Turn it around together. Turn it around so it's really tight. Okay, turn it around 2-3 times. Same thing on the side. You can see that it's in there. I get the ends, I bring it in, I turn it around. And it's not a lot of work, guys, because now it's taking me like, 15 minutes to get this all prepared. And then it's just go in the oven. I can go take a shower. I can go on the computer and do something. I can help my daughter with her homework. I can take the dog out, not for a long time, but turn it the other side. So I want to show you, and believe me, I'll take pictures at the end to tell you how it happened. This is it. See, all covered, very closed. Nothing can go in. So when this goes into the oven, again, same thing, 350 for 30 minutes. And then if you wanted to make the top toasted a little bit, you just open the top. But I like it like this because it stays soft, it stays moist, because this is going to inflate and it's going to cook inside its own, the air inside, the heat is going to cook it. And it becomes super moist, delicious with a little tinge with a mustard on it. Okay. And this is going to be done at the same time as the Brussels sprouts. So this is it. And everything is going to go in the oven. Now I have for 10 minutes the potato in the oven. I'm going to leave it in there for another 20 minutes, and then this is ready to go in. And this is how you do your whole meal in the oven. Then you set the table, open a glass of wine, and voila, you enjoy your meal. Have a great night. Ciao.